What's up, Libra? This is Queen Novell coming to do your November 2019 reading for you guys. All right, we're going to do it like we did it last month. I'm going to give an intuitive forecast first, then we'll jump into your love confetti, then your charms, your regular confetti, and then your astrology dice. Then we're going to do a pick a card, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3 for your tarot and advice, as we know that all your situations are different. You can either choose one pal or all the pals. It's up to you. Do your thing. All right. All right. Jumping into the intuitive forecast. Okay. So when I was doing your pre-shuffle, I noticed that you guys were learning. You're learning a lot about yourself right now. Learn about a lot about yourself on the soul level. Learning a lot about how to love, who loves you, and I had some really. It wasn't strange, but it was different, because these are songs that rarely, as of recently, haven't came in my energy field, but it was heavy with your reading. Um, today was a good day with Ice Cube, that 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. I feel like either some of you are gambling or you're taking a risk on something, or you're betting on yourself right now. And also Snoop Dogg kept coming through. And I'm like, what the heck? Because I don't listen to Snoop Dogg. Like, I love Snoop Dogg, but I haven't listened to him in a while now. But the murder was a case, Snoop Dogg kept on coming through. And I'm like, okay, that is weird. Like, so I have I Can't Die, My Boo Boo's About to Have My Baby, for whoever that is for, as well as that part where the devil on Murder Was the Case was like, if you start set tripping, your ass is mine. I don't know if you guys got yourself into something, and I know this is for someone, but it kept coming through, so I felt a need to write it down, as well as I Don't Love These Hoes. Um, it's so weird, and I know I love hip hop, but it was just like weird. Like he was coming through heavy, like on this reading. And then I had to research it, and I think Snoop Dogg's a Libra, so it was kind of like crazy. Like he kept coming through, like his lyrics kept coming through on this reading. So maybe that means something to you. Maybe you're focusing on yourself and you like, I don't have time for these player types. I don't have time to deal with people who don't know what they want in life or where they're going, or just want to sit up there and play with people emotions. I don't have time for that. I'm ready for something that's on a soul level. Okay, so jumping into your intuitive forecast, I noticed that you guys are nurturing yourself. By of the 3rd of November, you will be bringing balance to your nurturing side, your feminine side. Some will be bringing balance or justice to situations with siblings, neighborhoods, friends. Something that is possibly very karmic. You're feeling like it's very karmic. Probably fights, arguments, something that is kind of like, for some people, competition. People, is like frenemy type relationships. Maybe you're feeling like someone is in competition or trying to be in competition with you. But these are cycles, and you guys are possibly going through a lot of cycles right now. By the 10th of November, these cycles will be coming to a close, because I feel like you're bringing balance to whatever situation it is. Like you might have a tower moment by the new moon, I mean the full moon, but full moons are all about energy exiting out of your life. And it's like, just groups. I'm noticing, like the group dynamics. Some of you are in like either some of small groups, but large group dynamics, and you're letting go of some of the energy from those groups. Possibly just cleaning house energetically, and kind of like waiting things out, like not pressuring it too much. I really don't feel an energy of aggression from you guys. I really feel like you guys want peace. You want peace. Like I don't want anything to do with all that drama. Keep that drama over there. Like, That's probably what I can't die. My boo boo's about to have my baby. It was kind of weird. That was weird. But some of you are dealing with some very heavy stuff, with deceptions, betrayal. You finding out things that was hidden, stuff that was being kept from you. People, like, people that starts, that keeps that toxic energy. And I feel like this is coming to a close definitely by the 21st. This cycle is ending and wrapping up and getting out of your life. Your intuition is very heightened at this time, as well as you are manifesting something. And because you're manifesting something, that means that these things that's not serving you, these relationships that's not serving you, for some of you, it's court situations, legal situations, divorce, endings of long-term partnership. I definitely get that. I feel like, these cycles are coming, something that's going to bring it to a head. If you've been thinking that, this is not going to work, and this energy kind of like been coming from like the months of before, you know, something from the months before, but it's like, this is not what I want in my future. I really do feel like you guys are learning a lot about yourself and learning a lot about your intuition right now. Let me see something. Yeah, you guys are inspired, very impulsive, and getting news, planning your future. Plan a lot of planning. Your intuition is guiding you. You're being warned about things before they even happen, and you are starting to tune into that type of energy. Where it's like, thank you, God, for warning me so I wouldn't go down that path. Because you're trying to build a home. You're trying to build a foundation, really just celebrate building a family instead of dealing with the outside dramas. Building a foundation. If you don't have an extended family, or you're not married, or you don't have kids, I really feel like you're just trying to you're trying to build a foundation for yourself right now. For some of you, you are entering into twin flame unions and soulmate unions, so be mindful of that energy. All right, so let's jump into your love confetti. All right. So when I put the love confetti, and I had to pause the video, so it didn't look like I did magic or anything, but I had to pause the video so I can limit the time. Even though I'm like super long-winded, so please forgive me. There's a lot of... Okay, so for some of you, a couple flew out, and these messages is not for everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? There's a soulmate that's coming in soon, and that energy has already started pulling itself in. It kind of flew out. It wasn't in the will. You need to stop isolating yourself. And you and your partner are finally getting a place. For some of you, you were probably trying to leave a toxic living environment, or just something that wasn't, you weren't as comfortable in, and you are going to better places that's going to make a more happy home for you. For others, you may have gotten recently divorced, possibly from a Cancer or a Gemini. We do have someone dealing with domestic violence, and of course, these scenarios is not for everyone. So please, if it does not resonate, there is more a part of this reading that will resonate for you. I do many divination tools, so don't worry about that. You are dealing with domestic violence, possibly from a Leo or Cancer. Just be careful not to do... Be careful. Get out of that energy. You don't deserve to have verbal, and domestic violence can be mental, verbal, physical. It's not just limited to physical abuse, okay? You have been working a lot lately and haven't given dating energy. For some of you, you want to put yourself out there. You possibly have kids, possibly just getting into your spirituality right now, and you just been swamped. You don't have time dating, but I really feel like you're getting to an energy where you want to put yourself out there more. Yeah, you possibly will be meeting a Cancer or a Leo. Okay, a guy friend who was disloyal, that you no longer, for those of you who had a guy friend who kind of broke that code and was disloyal, they kind of miss you, but you no longer mess with them. You have to be mindful of these people because they left out of your life for a reason. And because you're entering the next phase of your life, you do have a lot of people, a lot of energy that's coming back to test you, to see if you're ready for that next phase that you're trying to manifest. So be mindful of this energy. Okay, so we do have flirt and create boundaries, but you're not easy, and your partner is probably not financially well off for some of you, but they don't have a desire to change right now. Perhaps they're going through some family issues, some legal issues. Um, you need to create balance, as well as the person who is flirting, but you don't want to come off as too easy. You need to create a healthy balance with that. Create healthy boundaries. Like, you can flirt, but don't go too far. You can flirt, but don't let others go too far. Don't let others just talk to you any type of way, try to fill you up when they walk by, things like that. Okay, so we do have a partner is trying to adjust to the lifestyle to make your relationship more serious. For some of you, you have a partner that was possibly in the street life, possibly just not on the right path, or taking their spiritual self, or that serious, and they are really hearing you. They're hearing what you're saying, and they're willing to adjust their lifestyle to take your relationship more serious. And this could be you, and this could be, these energies could be you or the next person, so take that in consideration as well. Okay, so for some of you dealing with a Capricorn or Sagittarius, your partner loves you. Your partner adores you. They probably deal with the shadow sides of the relationship, or you're dealing with the shadow sides of the relationship, but they do love you. They have a love for you. Okay, for those of you who are Okay, for those of you who are focused on your money right now, you have many options. You're single, you have many options right now. But your eyes are kind of on the wrong person. Um I'll say always, when you're in a situation like that, put your eyes on you. Focus on you. And when you focus on you, then you are going to guide yourself. Your higher self is going to guide you to the appropriate person, especially for those who are recently divorced. Okay. Then for some of you, you're dating a Aries or a Taurus that is asking you for a threesome, and you may be a little skeptical about it. If that's not something that you're into, you need to make yourself very clear that that's not what you're into, so you guys can have that agreement. But if you've been kind of entertaining, the possibility, they're still loyal to you. Like, they're not trying to break up your relationship or anything. The only thing is, you guys have to have appropriate boundaries, entering into that type of relationship dynamic. Okay. And for someone, you're becoming aware, like, you're really content. You have a sugar daddy or a sugar mama, and you're really content, and you're just willing just to stay in with that particular relationship. The only thing is you have to make sure if that's what you want at this moment. Make sure that not even at this moment, for a long term, because what we're putting out right now is for our future. So if that's something that you want for the long term and you're content, then I feel like you got what you want. But if it's something where it's like, oh, I want kids, I want to be married, I can't marry them, I want this, I can't do this with them, you need to reconsider and take that leap of faith and gradually get out of that relationship. I mean, I understand, like, even with, when you have someone that is someone that caters to you and, cash out on you and do things for you, it's kind of hard to let that person go. But when you're desiring more and something else that person can't provide, you have to take a leap of faith on yourself. And then there's someone who's having an affair at work and you are married. The only thing is with this energy is people karma is coming to the surface with the planet alignments right now. It's making things come to the surface, things that is not seen, things that have illusions to it. It's coming to the surface. So there's a strong possibility that you may get caught. Just keep that in mind. So whatever you're doing, you can live within your integrity and kind of like end it, or make sure if your marriage is what you want, and if it's not what you want, exit out of that marriage. If it's something that you want, you might want to not get caught. You might want to be the person who kind of step ahead and talk to your partner, like, I fucked up, like, I'm telling you this because I want us to work on our relationship. And I think that will soften the blow. I think that they will hear you out. But if you get caught, I think they probably take everything that you own. And that's the message that came in. I think they will really take everything that you own. I mean, don't shoot the messenger. I'm sorry. All right, so let's jump into your charms. All right. All right, let's get your charms. All right. Let me meditate on these. Okay, some of you have been aware that you have to cut out certain things in your life, possibly things that you have known about yourself, things that people told you about yourself. I'm already being affected by Mercury retrograde. My phone is tripping. Things that people told you about yourself, a relationship for some of you. Some of you will be cutting out smoking, or you're noticing that smoking is causing you some problems with your lungs or something like that. But there is something that you need to be brave about, because we have the sandworm that ate Beetlejuice here. And Beetlejuice is kind of that forbidden person, that forbidden thing, that that person that they couldn't even say his name. He was so forbidden. He was like, don't say his name, because if he's chaotic. It was turned over. Okay, so I'm having some phone problems. I'm going to angle it down so you guys can see all the charms, at least as much as possible. Okay. So I definitely feel like there is something that you're enduring. Look at his face. He's like that loyal pup, but with that straight face. Like, you can't read him. You can't tell if he's happy. You can't tell if he's sad, but he's loyal, There's something that you're dealing with that is possibly toxic and chaotic. And you need to you need to know that there's a way out of the situation, that you don't have to deal with it. And there's something that always trumps the whatever they're pulling, whatever is happening. Because whatever it is, we do have some energy, whether it's you or the next person, some bad boy energy, something. This could be groups that have like a bad reputation. This could be people with a bad reputation. It could be something that you're ending or getting out of because it was turned over. Kind of like a situation that is like a toxic situation, something that is, and then the fact that it is by a hell ticket emit one, I really feel like it gives me like Ghost Rider vibes. Like, like you feel like if you don't stop dealing with this person, it's going to consume you. Like, they're going to suck the life out of you. Like on Ghost Rider, he used to look into my eyes and then like burn them up and suck the life out of them and keep the soul type. I feel like there is something that you feel like if you don't stop, and it could be around your friends, because we do have a new social group here, and it could be with Taurus people, but I really feel like it has something to do with business, values, money, something like that. And you have to recognize your power because you are that fabulous person. You are focused. You are that fabulous person. And there is some disloyal people around you. Maybe some of you, I really hear you don't want to rat out a situation. That's for somebody. But you have some disloyal people around you. Or some thirsty people, because this is what I consider a rat, because it looks kind of like a rat, but it's actually a squirrel eating a nut. And, that's squirrel trying to get a nut. Like, someone who is around, like, waiting for you to leave stuff around, waiting for you to drop a nut, waiting for you. So, someone that is toxic, squirrels are pretty, but they carry, somebody dealing with hoes. Okay, so this is how I got to the hole. A squirrel chase nuts. Holes chase nuts. Okay, so please don't beat me up over this. Please, 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 please. Holes chase nuts. Someone that's thirsty will be considered someone that's chasing a nut. But squirrels are also, they're beautiful. You can watch them. They're in nature. They're beautiful. They play around. But they also take out of your bag. They would they have diseases. It's like one of those, like, you look, don't touch type situations. Okay, that was for somebody. Please. Please, because it goes along with, I don't love these hoes. Like, I don't know why that came up, but that was for somebody. I really feel like I channel for a lot of guys. I don't know why, because I don't even have any like male figures around right now, but I really feel like I channel for a lot of guys, because why would I don't love these hoes come up? Maybe you females, like, you like, I don't love these hoes, like, because guys be hoes sometime too. I don't know. Whatever you are embarking upon, whether it comes to business or cutting out family, cutting out old social groups and dynamics, cutting out business partners, values, there's a need for you to start today. There's a need for you to start whatever it is today. Today is whenever you're viewing this video. Because you're tired. Some of you got kids. Like, I'm tired. Like, I need to go out. I need to have fun. And it's funny because this is the episode with SpongeBob, and him and Patrick had some clams. Okay, I don't want to get too like him and Patrick had got some clams, and they were taking care of the clams. They said they were going to take care of them together. And then he got
stuck with the clams and Patrick wasn't doing nothing, and it kind of got like into a marriage dynamic, but they were like, we're friends, we're not even married or nothing, and you making me take care of it, you know. And it was a funny episode, but you know, I have kids, so please forgive me. And plus I love SpongeBob even before the kids. But anyway, anyway. Yeah, but it's like, you know, maybe you're a single mom, or even if you're in a relationship, you're just tired. You're like, I don't get help. Like, you know, help. You know, some of you want to go on a vacation. Definitely, there is something with an Aquarius person, or maybe you guys are really wanting to take that leap of faith with yourself and you're the backbone of the family. There's something ending with a Aries person. Yeah, there's something that's toxic and heavy going on with your family right now. For some of you, your intuition is guiding you with something. There's the devil here. There's the devil. There's the devil. You guys won't need to go on a vacation. Yeah. You guys need to commit to having a established, you know, diet, drinking more. Some of you will be getting engaged. I really feel like this has something to do with committing to a diet, or more holistic foods, and drinking alkaline water, I'm hearing, because you're noticing how things affect your body. I definitely feel like you're trying to bring balance to whatever toxic situation this is with the family. This devil, because, you know, the devil is the devil. Like, you know, I have plenty symbols for Capricorn and all type of stuff. The devil is a devil. Devil is addictions. So it could be addictions within your family. Devil is a cult. It's the police. It's the worldly things that's not good for you. Things that may look good, but it's not good for you. So be mindful of that. And this has something to do with your home, your family, your even your children for some of you. Some of you are getting away from materialistic mindsets, or perhaps a Cancer or a Leo person that has been draining your energy, draining your you've been having to use your intuition it's probably even giving you headaches, because we have the brain over here. It's probably been, and then it's funny because I really feel like it's the third eye. Been giving you headaches and stuff, like really making you use your intuition because they want to be grimy. You know, you're getting balance in this situation. You know, your reflexes are on point. And this, for those you don't know, this is like my gavel slash, because it's like the reflexology. But I couldn't find a good gavel, so please forgive me. Yeah, you guys are really trying to heal yourself right now. You're really trying to heal yourself. This Scorpio season is going to affect you in many ways, especially with your spiritual endeavors, your spiritual growth, your life purpose, your children, things with your children, ending relationships with Scorpio people. It was turned over, but a well-behaved woman rarely makes history, and that goes for men too. It's something that you have been quiet, hush hush about. You have not been trying to give too much energy to, or you're just like, you're not trying not to be non-confrontational with the situation, and there's coming a time where you're going to have to stand up for yourself, because there's a lot of heartbreak. This is my Three of Swords. If you see, there's some tears, some blood on there. There's a heart in the middle. It's my Three of Swords. Definitely, I feel you guys need to do some yoga. Do some yoga. Someone is really tired of bullshit. Or you're getting out of the energy of being tired. You're humbling yourself, you're surrendering, you're stepping back, you're paying attention to certain details. Like she's flipping over the table. Someone's tired of their job or being in service to others. Definitely, I feel like you guys are going to be, because this is a symbol of Mercury. This Mercury retrograde is going to affect you. I really feel like you guys just need to take a step back and take care of yourself. Only focus on yourself. Stop trying to be service to others unless it makes you happy. Unless you're doing it wholeheartedly without wanting anything in return. Because I see a lot of confusion when it comes to court situations with long-term partnerships, with contracts, probably contracts in business, social contracts, commitments, divorce, separation, marriages. There's a lot of confusion, and you're getting signs within your dreams, but you're not paying attention to those. You need to decode your dreams. Some of you will be losing some money in these situations if you don't, because this was turned over, you know? It's the Benjamin. You have to be mindful of the energy you're putting out there. There is some heartbreak. There's a bitch involved. I mean, sorry, you guys. But you know, the devil wears Prada type. I really feel like you guys are dealing with lawyers, courts. Definitely put down the phone. Some of you need to stop talking so much. If you're worried about your business getting out there, limit your phone conversations with certain people. And then pay attention to your business still getting out there. You have to narrow down. Some of you have so many people that you have in your circle that knows your business. Or maybe you have a few people, probably 3 people I'm getting, and those relationship dynamics, they're telling multiple people and it's getting around, you know? I definitely feel like you guys are someone is keeping a relationship secret. This is my secret romance, keeping a relationship secret, or a dynamic, something that's pure, something that's young, something that's playful. And you may have felt put out, left out in the cold. And this is for a male, your inner child, or possibly for those with sons is feeling left out in the cold. Possibly, I'm getting a divorce. But yeah, someone is gunning for you. Someone that's very materialistic, that's into the new fashions, the latest fashions. Someone is gunning for you. This was literally on top like this. This is a sniper rifle. Like, come on. That is ending, though. It's time for you to take care of your health. You are getting a lot of downloads. Possibly a lot of headaches too. This is neurological problems, neurological, but they're ending because you're figuring out that it has something to do with your third eye. We also have the stomach here. You have to control the way you act, because the way you act is connected to your solar plex chakra. Your solar plex chakra is how you act. It's how you act and how you put yourself out there to the world. So if you are, but whatever it is, the corkscrew. This is a corkscrew, and it's like whatever it is coming out. Or you put a cork in it. You're gonna put a cork in your mouth. Boop boop. It's like, I ain't saying shit else. Okay, there is someone that is. There's some deceit going on in your family and with family or friends. possibly with Sagittarius people. But you're learning to put that cork in it. Boop, boop, in that mouth. Boop. Forget it. You ain't. Some of you are ending fast food. I'm hearing meat as well. But definitely you have luck on your side. You probably have been seeing a lot of animals and insects and things. You might want to look up the spiritual meaning to those things. Okay, so I didn't know this was this, but it is. But this with the devil, some of you are dealing with some very shisty people, dealing with the occult, witchcraft, voodoo, but in a negative sense. I'm not talking about love spells and money spells. I feel like someone is doing something spiritually, energetically to attack you. They can't get to you in other ways, so they're energetically trying to attack you. How you block these people is you control your energy, and you have to start smudging. Smudging. Get you some sage. Get you some, some herbs. Get you some herbs from the store. Kind of like turn them upside down, dehydrate them, dry them out, use them to wrap them up. You don't have to find a store. You could find a store, it's easier, but it's like it's some things that you can do to protect your energy. Get you some crystals and things like that. But there's some strange activity. For those of you that doesn't apply for, there is some strange activity that's going on with a Capricorn person or a Sagittarius person. And if you know about the strange things, it could be something, with Stranger Things, the show, there is like a government facility that was doing some weird experiments type shit, but there's something that is strange that's going on, possibly with Gemini people. There is a Gemini person that is turned over, possibly with a lover. Oh, a bad mom. A mom. We have a bad mom here. And we also have friends turned over. There is some friends that is not loyal. And then we have it here, but you're finding out what's going on. These are some people that you used to swear by, that you used to rock with. Whoever it was definitely was like putting bad stuff, energy on you, putting negative, just negative things in your head, trying to make you do negative things, feeling like you stupid. They can manipulate you. This is a scarecrow. Crows definitely represent the mystical side of things. Crows also represent the darker side of things, the occult. It was turned over. I really feel like whoever it was underestimated you. A crow is, the one without a brain, or he thinks he doesn't have a brain. So someone definitely underestimated you. They're spying on you, possibly an Aquarius person. They looked at you as a person like, please love me. Come on. Clingy and shit like that, like, please love me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. But it was turned over. I really feel like that energy is over with. Whatever the situation is, don't overthink it. It's better to release it. Don't overthink it, okay? Your Kundalini is awakening. We do have some... Okay, I guess your spirit guides are guiding you. We do have the spine there. Have a backbone. Stand up for yourself. There's also something with some dancers, some exotic dancers. This is a stripper. And I have yoga and I have ballet here and things like that, but this is a stripper. So maybe something with strippers. I definitely have somebody that's you're doing too much right now. You feel like you're pulled in many different directions. Many different directions. Your spirit guide, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. For those of you that may have been lazy in the past, that energy is no longer, maybe you're getting rid of a lazy ass Aquarius, but it was turned over. It was turned over. This is the piggy laying on the couch. All right, so let's jump into your regular confetti. Okay, so I definitely have that you don't talk about your business. And I was saying that earlier. I really feel like you need to put a cork in it, because we have don't talk about your business here, possibly with Gemini people, or this could be your neighborhood. This could be siblings. This could be, of course, Gemini people. Okay. We also have clear your child's chakras, detox. Some of you will be going through a tower moment, or you're realizing that you're going through a tower moment with your children, with something that's perhaps forbidding, something that is strange. I'm getting, because it's kind of by, the thing that eats up Beetlejuice. So it could be something that's forbidden with some bad people. Someone is getting a one-way ticket to hell. Okay. We also have, you guys need to bring balance to, you need to forgive. You're ending a painful cycle right now, whether it is a divorce, a legal situation, or something like that, along a marriage. Because we do have some mourning here. Maybe you lost a loved one. So there's a need for emotional healing right now. We do have some anxiety there. A painful cycle is ending, and you need to forgive a parent. Perhaps some of you lost a parent, or you're dealing with resurfacing emotions from losing a parent. We also have, you need to do some yoga and stop crying. You need to become more grounded. You do have your manifestations coming in, okay? Whatever you're manifesting is coming in. It's just that it's not going to come in the way that you think it's going to come in. Okay? There is definitely some conflicts that was happening in October. That 5 of Swords energy, some betrayal, some deceit. There's a need for you to let go of Scorpio. Some of you want to adopt. Now, I feel like that is really good. It's definitely a time for you to adopt. Just make sure that I hear dot your I's and cross your T's. Dot your I's and cross your T's. Okay? There is definitely some healing, some emotional healing. It's going to take approximately 8 months to get through where you're feeling completely as yourself. You have to give yourself time, because there's many layers to a situation. For some of you, you may have been a breadwinner as a child, and you had a lot of family, or it's coming up that a lot of family has been very deceitful towards you. Okay. But definitely know, whatever the situation is, whether it's business, because we do have some business here, some legal matters. We definitely have some relationships ending, some health problems ending, or some of you need to go to the doctor who have been having health problems, especially if you have not been stabilizing your chakras. Like, if you stabilize your chakras, it's an ongoing process, and work to keep those chakras stabilized on the daily. All right, so let's do your astrology dice for Libra. Okay, so we definitely have the South Node. There are some things that you're learning about yourself that's coming up. We have Gemini. I definitely feel like there is some shadow sides to business. There is some shadow sides that's coming up with the occult. There's some shadow sides coming up with the mysterious aspects of life, things that you don't know about, things that have not been very clear, as well as there's a lot of emotions that's coming up that you did not expect, and you may have been feeling consumed by these emotions, especially for those who have been dealing with legal matters. These are matters could be with your family, your children, with your image, yourself, your siblings, your home, your home structures. I really get a good family dynamic, siblings, your neighborhoods, and your children as well. All right, so let's jump into the groups. All right, so group one, you guys got the purple right, which is the curse clearer, which I felt the need to put the black tourmaline with it too, which is very interesting because I didn't know about all this going on. But you guys got the purple right and the black tourmaline. So definitely you're repelling negative energy or trying to repel negative energy, as well as get those generational curses, those bad things off of you. You know, just like the bad energy. We have, I'm using the alchemy deck of cards this time. We have the 10 of spades, which is the 10 of swords, and the 2 of wands. Some of you were really stabbed in the back by some people. Stabbed in the back by some things that was, I really feel like you're reevaluating your direction, where you're going, who you're going to keep around you. Because she's like on a cloud, as well as half of her body is in the water. So I really feel like you guys are trying to get out of your head with a situation. Get your head out of the illusions of the clouds before you get sucked into the emotions. Because it has a dragon here too. Dragons are very powerful, but the dragon is kind of hidden behind all of this. You have to realize your power. You guys also got message from air. I'm using the Orisha deck as well as the outcast. There's something that you have been kept on the outskirts of. You have been put on the outskirts of, and you have been pure in the situation. Or if you have been pushed to the side in the situation. We do have water in the back that can be symbolizing the emotions, but you're kind of like on the edge with something. Okay? We have clouds here too. Some of you may be in the music industry. We have music here, or you're receiving synchronicities through music, or you're being very creative and exploring your musical side right now. All right, let me get the meanings for these. Okay, message from air is about tales from your childhood. Upright is stick to what you have agreed to and do not let yourself down. You have the inspiration and protection necessary to finish your work, creation, project, task, procedure. Negative things will disappear and your capacity will be seen. Tune up your senses and train yourself more intensively because there will be greater prospects for you. I really feel like some of you are building a craft in music or like just something very creative, or you have big dreams with something and people is trying to like project their negative feelings and energy onto you. Okay, then we have the outcast. Overwhelming and difficult situation or attitude, uneasiness, nervousness, but lightheartedness at the same time, childish behavior, laziness, compliance, lyricism, immoderate, unrestrained, and misunderstood. Okay. Definitely, I feel like there's just some projection, and you're just really trying to figure things out and get away from things that's no longer serving you. Get away from that and realize your power. Okay? You guys also got Grove. Grove is all about healing. healing. We also have the cat that's on the chair in the grove, and the cat is symbolized like, your power, your inner power. The cat is the guardian of the underworld in certain cultures. So just keep that in mind. Cats, again, differences. You're having differences when it comes to you choosing a path that does not involve others, I really feel. Okay? Forbidden. I really feel like that's what this is about. And it's funny because this was just in in the Virgo video as well. Um, some things that is forbidden that you shouldn't speak of, that no one speaks up on that, or no one challenges that. And I really feel like you may be an outcast in trying trying to challenge it, but who got the balls? You got the balls. Just because people don't have the balls to challenge something don't mean that you should take it laying down. I mean, that's not. This Mercury retrograde is going to be a pain in my ass, I swear. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future, you will synthesize your knowledge into action. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. That is actually pretty good. You guys need to detox as well. No conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into another option and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. You guys need to kind of surrender and dive into your craft. Don't take your eyes off the people who have done you wrong or you have to watch, but don't put all your energy into watching them. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. See, that's what I was just kind of putting. I recognize that I have chosen fear. I choose again. I choose love. I like it. I like it. In love, express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. How you doing? Forgive me. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We have forgive your parents here as well. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I really feel like you guys are figuring out what you like and what you don't like. And you're tossing out what you don't like. But you need to not label everybody, not label every situation. You need to use your discernment when it comes to those situations to figure out, who's loyal and who's not. Because I really feel like all these cards are the same color, and then this is like something totally different. So I really feel like there is probably someone that you're not giving a chance, possibly someone that the angels are sending to you, or vice versa, someone that you just need to get away from so you can bring in better energy, heal yourself, and go for but not what you used to love, what that's good for you. All right, group 1. If anyone have not told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. And I will not be doing personal readings in the month of November. I am going through a lot of crap right now. So I kind of have to preserve my energy for that crap. And, kind of similar to your crap. Not to call your stuff crap, but it's a challenging time for everyone. Um, Please subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to subscribe, and let me know how this resonates for you. I really would like to know how this resonates for you. And if you're feeling charitable, please donate. I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart because I love you guys. And if you got it, help. If it drains you, then that's when you kind of gotta pull it back. But I love you guys, and I'll see you next month. Okay. Group 2. You guys got the pyrite, fool's gold. This is all about bringing in that money, that cheddar, the Benjamins. This also could be the people that's gambling at 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven. Gotta pick up the cash flow. Yeah. I don't know why that came in. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about me. All right. You guys got the 10 of cups, 10 of hearts, the 2 of pentacles, the Joker, the Page of Pentacles. I'm assuming, yeah, Page of Pentacles, yeah, it's still a pentacle, and the 4 of Wands. And this was actually like this. Okay. I really feel like you guys were juggling two different. This could be 2 different lifestyles, 2 different careers, something that was totally different. We also have a sword that's going through the skull, that's coming out of his mouth. Someone that is very good with words, someone that is very smart, someone that spit knowledge. Spit and knowledge. We also have a 13 on here, which is death and transformation. Someone manifested a death. Someone, oh, that's weird. That could be like the I can't die, my boo boo's about to have my baby. Someone needs to stop trying to speak death into existence. Okay. But this is overall juggling. I just noticed this is a 13 on his head too. 13 is death and transformation. So, I really feel like you're juggling probably 2 different lifestyles, 2 different things, 2 different people for some of you. And one of those things is bound to get knocked out, okay? One of those things is bound to lead to some type of, there's 3 hearts here with a brass knuckle, basically. It's like a brass knuckle. The Joker is not, is someone that's a trickster. Then we have Betty on here, bare knuckle Betty. This is someone that's causing trouble. Round 1. That means it's not over. I'm really getting it strong. This is not over. It's a KO, knockout. What is that on her leg? Knockout with love. She lying. With love on her thigh. Don't trust it. But the 5 hearts, that's 5 of cups. I really feel like there is going to be some type of ending, some type of loss, some type of sadness involved in whatever situation. I really feel like there's going to be some type of, for some of you, a loss in a family, a loss of a loved one, or you have lost a loved one, a loss of relationships. I really feel like someone is wearing a false mask in the situation. The situation has been moving kind of slowly, but I really feel like whatever it is, this is a crow's mask. This is what they consider a crow's mask. And I really feel like she's up to no good. Not just the fact that she's in black, I really feel like she's up to no good. Especially with Betty right behind her, up to no good. This could be something that's geared towards your family. This could be something that's geared towards a twin flame type of relationship, your foundation. But you have the power. We have a dragon here, you know, kind of going towards his future, but looking back, kind of like I don't want that in the past. I don't want whatever that is back there. And you're going towards your emotional fulfillment. We have a crow back here. We also have a kind of wheel with the cycle is being ended. And, you know, I feel like this is very synchronistic with the fact that we're going to Scorpio season. Scorpio season is like, you know, that death and transformation season. And I really feel like, you know, and this is kind of like a reaper. You know, this is kind of like a reaper, but it's on the 10 of hearts, which is the 10 of cups. I feel like, and he's kind of like overshadowing the cycle, like ending the cycle. This is the cycle ending, bringing you happiness. The truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. Oh my God. Moving away to calmer waters. Someone is actually moving. Someone is actually moving. Someone is rebelling and moving. Ooh. Okay, for others, this is the truth definitely coming out, communication of truth. And then with the 6 of air in this deck, you know, 6 of swords is all about moving away from like heartbreak and betrayal and moving to calmer waters. And in this deck, it's asking for relief and help. But it's a possibility of being abandoned, from having lack of resources, loss of objects and people, absence of guidelines that may bring about moments of desperation, confusion, and or futile efforts. I really feel like for some of you, you're backed up into a wall, kind of backed up into a wall with the decisions that what you have to like kind of juggle and make a decision in between. But the truth is coming out regardless. Ooh, okay. We guys have reminder. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget. Okay? Get my other book. I'll be looking in my journal for certain things. Forgive me. Yeah, okay. Okay. So definitely some of you will be traveling. Some of you are definitely changing your who you do business with. And you need to not forget what you have endured in the situation, okay? You know, keep hope. We also have the moon in the back, you know? Keep hope. You know, because you are assessing you're having opportunities come in, you know, and it's not all lost. And this is definitely someone with business matters and stuff like that. You're assessing your life direction, but you need to not forget what you have been through. Don't forget what people have done and the mistakes you have made, and you have to learn from your mistakes, okay? You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, and parenting children. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Okay, the illusions of things. Yeah. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. I choose love no matter what. Oneness is my true nature. Some of you just need to really disconnect from the people around you For love, you guys got wedding. The situation involves marriage and playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, group 2. I hope this resonates for you. Please subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to subscribe. If anybody have not told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. And I will not be doing personal readings in the month of November, as I am going through a lot of crap myself. And I need to protect my energy as well, because I have a lot to deal with energetically. So I can't allow other people's energy to get in. But I will continue to make these monthlies consistent for you guys. And subscribe if you would like to keep seeing content like this. All right, going into group 3. Oh, if you're feeling charitable, please donate. Donate. Okay. Group 3, you guys need to speak up about something. You have abundance. You need to speak. There's abundance surrounding the situation, but you need to speak up about something. Possibly about neighborhood, siblings, something like that. Gemini person. You guys got the Jack of Hearts, which is like your Page of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. The King of Cups. King of Hearts. Okay, and Shango. Okay. Okay, so there is Justice coming. This is basically a Justice card. Justice is coming in regards to a situation. Possibly you guys are dealing with court matters, lawyers, the legal systems. Okay. There is something that you're going to receive messages for, but it's in someone else's hands right now. And I think that you guys are armoring up. I really feel like someone is not being honest about something. I'm definitely getting someone is not being honest about something. And the situation is in this hands. The only thing is, this look like a wedding ring or some type of ring that is like a commitment type of ring, and it's on the thumb. This is in somebody else's hands. And not only that, this is not the wheel. Like on the other cards, the wheel is like, this is the wheel that have the 6 signs for like the witches, I forgot those things. They're like little rocks that have like witch symbols on them. I forgot what it was. And it fell right on the... Yeah, it's like has witches symbols on it. There's something that you're holding on to. There's something that you're holding on to, and it's possibly making you some money. But it's something that is, or it's gonna make you some. It's something that you're holding on to, that is causing like the truth is going through his eyes. Like someone's seen something, but they're not really. It's not coming out of his mouth. It's just going through his eyes. Something is definitely kind of dark, aggressive, kind of cold. The King of Cups don't show emotions. Look how thick his sword is. Look at the little sword here and the little dagger that's in her hands compared to his sword, and how intimidating he looks. Not to mention the people that he defeated in the back. Like you don't see them, but you see the spears going like every which way, which you know there's people down there. Something that's hidden too. I don't know. This is weird. With justice? This is weird. All right, you guys know how that resonates for you. That's weird. Okay, you guys got KO. Okay. Chaos, summons. Some of you are definitely deal with court situations as well as, or you're inquiring about something that is very serious. We do have 9 here, which is the Hermit. Going in, kind of withdrawing from people, withdrawing from society. We do have 13 here, which is death and transformation, a death of a situation. Perhaps you need to speak up on something that is kind of detrimental. Oh, Lord. Okay. You guys got schooling, study, education, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. I surrender to a power greater than mine. Oh, wow. You know what's so crazy? He got the whole world in his hands. That's weird. What the hell y'all going through? That's weird. And then we have a butterfly here, which is transformation. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. That makes sense with this card. Someone is holding on to something, and it's not really something they should be holding on. They're not just giving they done seen things, they experienced things, but they're not allowing it to penetrate. Because it's like going through his eyes and coming out. It didn't go through his mouth. It didn't go out the back of his head. It didn't go in his head or nothing. It's like you experienced it. You've seen it. But you are not acknowledging it. And matter of fact, you put a mask on. Okay. What the hell y'all going through? Obstacles are detours in the right directions. The presence of love will always cast out fear. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. We have a lot of moons, new moons and full moons. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. I think the eclipse perhaps in the future is going to affect you. I honor how I want to feel. Okay. We also have some stars. You're having hope. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. We have the full moon here. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And think before you speak. I'm having like some situations where I'm like reading, but I'm not like, I wasn't reading it, but I was reading it. It was kind of weird, but I keep saying stuff that is not in alignment with the cards. It could be me, and it could be your energy too. Enjoy the bliss of a holiday time together. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. Someone don't want to step on somebody's toes or abundance. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I look at all signs, even when stuff falls over, and I really feel like someone is really not trying to knock over someone's abundance. Knock on, step on they feel like something is wrong, but it's not. They feel like it's not their place, and they think it's their place at the same time. Like, it's not my place to say something, but I think that I should say something, like, because this is like just fucking wrong. Like, I really feel like it's that type of energy. Okay, group 3. If anyone has not told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. And I will not be, please subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will not be doing personal readings in the month of November because I'm going through a lot of crap like you are. And I need to conserve my energy as far as like not absorbing other people's energy. But if you're feeling charitable, please donate. But please don't forget to subscribe. I need more followers, subscribers. Come on, help a sister out. Help a sister. I'll help you. You help me. I help you. You help me. All right. All right, you guys. And I hope this resonates for you. And let me know how this resonates for you in the comments. I'll see you guys next month.